the homeland, searching from the day I was born. I'm starting to forget how beautiful you are. What we have is not enough, is not enough. But we care to fight for love, to fight for love. What we have. Searching from the day I was born. I'm starting to forget how beautiful you are. What we have is not enough, is not enough. But we care to fight for love, to fight for love. What we have.
Want to learn how to generate consistent monthly income from options trading? Over 100,000 traders rely on Option Alpha's 100% free training courses to take their trading to the next level. Our A to Z courses will show you how to make smarter trades, learn how the stock market really works, and how to generate consistent monthly income. Click the image now to get started with your first 100% free trading course with Option Alpha.
Wouldn't it be great if you could earn money for your school just by doing something you do all the time, like grocery shopping? Well, now you can, thanks to Publix Partners. Just sign up, select your school, then enter your phone number at the Publix checkout. No cards to remember, just 10 unforgettable digits to help support the school of your choice. Terms and conditions apply. Sign up at Publix.com/partners. That's Publix.com/partners and start earning money for your school today. At Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Remember when you couldn't order a ride at the press of a button? Or get online without hearing this? Or get Domino's delivered to over 150,000 unexpected outdoor locations? Wait, what?
Good evening, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. It's Wednesday, August 8th. And we are about to jump in and get started. As usual, let me make sure that my stream does what I need it to. Tonight we are going to be trying Hunt Showdown. This is a brand new game to me. Literally, I bought it last night, I believe. Yeah, last night, or yesterday afternoon, I downloaded it last night. I have played one game of this just to make sure that when we got in here I wasn't going to be completely oblivious. Give me 1 second. I'm going to try and move my cam a little bit just so that it's not obscuring everything. Let's move it down. Oh, Come on. There we go. We're going to move it over to this side. There. I think that should prevent it from obscuring anything. That's better. All right. So, Hunt Showdown. That's what we're going to be playing tonight. Again, I downloaded it yesterday afternoon, got it installed on my computer. I played one round earlier today just to make sure that I had some understanding of how the game worked. So we're going to jump in real quick, and we're going to jump in right now and see how it treats us. For those of you who are not familiar with this, Hunt Showdown is a horror survival game. We're going to do solo mode tonight because I'm brand new to the game. It has several different options that you can choose from. You can choose solo, duo, multiplayer. It's kind of a mix to me between a... I don't know if Buffy the Vampire Slayer took on becoming a computer game, kind of hunt and kill zombies and monsters and demons and that sort of thing, meets Fortnite. So in solo mode, it's just going to be us versus monsters. In duos, I think that there's two options. I haven't checked because I don't know anyone else who has the game to play with yet. So my understanding would be that duos would be kind of like solo, where you're up against monsters, but there is an option where you can actually go against other people, so you get into kind of a multiplayer aspect there. And in that situation, you and a partner spawn in one part of the map, and then whoever else is playing against you is in a different part of the map. You guys are looking for different types of clues to figure out where this massive demon is that you have to expend back to hell, and you have the opportunity to fight these other people as well. So it's kind of a race to the finish and take each other out kind of thing. So Buffy the Vampire meets Fortnite, if you will. So seems pretty cool. As you play, you level up what they call a bloodline, which is pretty much any character that you adopt. Hunters that you hire get special traits and perks and that sort of thing. That's what this red line here at the top is. Each time you level up, you get some sort of item or perk, reward, that sort of thing. This would be similar to like Fortnite's battle challenge or battle pass challenges. So that's what this line here is. And then these are details on your previous battles. So earlier I played just under an hour. I literally was like 3 steps away, not kidding, 3 steps away from beating the level that I was on, and they are timed, I guess, to 1 hour, because 59:59. I literally saw the exit to where I was supposed to go and ran out of time. So that sucks, but we're gonna give it another try. Again, we're doing solos tonight just because I want to learn the game before I start putting someone else's life on the line. I will also kind of toss out a disclaimer. I was having some connection issues earlier today when I was playing. If that becomes too much of an issue tonight, we'll jump into another game. But it seems okay now. I'm moving around between screens and things like that without any hiccups. So we'll keep an eye on that. All right. So if you were to download this game right now, what you would do first and foremost is this screen would be blank minus, you'd be at level 0 or level 1. You'd see what you could earn. All of this would say zeros across the board down at the bottom. Step number 1 would be that you'd click on Hunters, then Recruit, and you would have 3 or 4 options here on this screen that you could pay to hire. So up in the top left, you see that I have some coin or some dollars that I can spend on either hiring a hunter or filling their inventory. You can run out of money, and if you do, you unfortunately, see connection issue. Let's hope that this isn't going to be too much of an issue. I knew that was coming. Let's try and reconnect. I'm not sure why it does this. It was doing it every few minutes earlier today. Okay, back to recruits. So if you run out of coin and you can't afford a hunter, you can pretty much, you'll get this option down here where it says $0 recruits. They're going to have minimal skills and all of that. You can fight with them until you earn enough coin to hire somebody who's got some skill. So I got a little bit of money from my battle earlier. You start out with about 2,000, I think, and then you earn a little bit more on top of that. You can also jump over here I'm getting a notice that my internet is disconnected. It looks fine on my end. If I see it again, I'll check my modem. Alright, so then you also have the store, and as you level up, you'll have more options in here. As you can see, you can unlock things as you scroll down, but this is how you buy enhanced weapons and that sort of thing. Library is just going to be kind of history and lore that you might want to read up on, game mechanics, that kind of stuff. And you have your typical settings over here on the right hand side that you can mess around with. I haven't clicked this button, so we're not going to do that because I don't want any more issues than we already have. Let's jump back to hunters. We're going to choose one. I'm going to go ahead and choose the 129 one, the most expensive one. I played with the second to lowest or second to cheapest one earlier and did okay. The difference between them, again, is what they carry and what kind of perks they have. So I could go with this guy, and he gets one healing shot. He gets a spyglass, which lets him see further away than other people, and he gets a couple of guns. This guy's going to have a couple other things. He's going to be able to heal himself one time, and he's got a special feat or trait that allows him to heal fire damage if he catches fire, which you would think is hard to do, but I actually did it in the last game more than once, I think. So, all right, so let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and go with this guy. We're going to jump on in. I'm not going to really do much tweaking. He can heal himself. He's got a knife. He's got a silenced pistol and a rifle. All pretty good. And you'll see some. I was gonna kind of sidebar, but we'll just jump right in. He's a level 1. If you die, you lose. Like, the character literally dies. If you live, they do level up. So it's kind of a neat concept there. I don't know how you get more. I started with 4. I'm down to 3. So I don't know if once I kill all 4, that sounds horrible. Once you kill all 4, if you get more, or if you have to go to that 0 option or what. We'll find out, though, I imagine. So this, I've seen, I did some YouTube research. This, I think, will fill up with more options. Right now, I've got 3. One is random, one is a spider butcher, and one is a butcher. I fought the spider earlier. I don't know what the butcher is or anything. I'm just going to continue with random and let it choose for me. We're going to go down here and we're going to do solos down at the bottom. Yeah, it's not covered up. It's almost covered up by my overlay. Random or invite. So you could play with a partner that the internet chooses for you, or you could invite a friend if you had one. Again, don't have any friends that play this that I know of yet, so we're just going to jump in random and solo. And we're going to click to start. I don't know what that is, so we're just going to jump right in. And I don't know why this takes so long considering it's solo. I guess maybe because it's still using server information. Hopefully it won't take as long as it did earlier. It went all the way around. But this is just, it's finding a server for you to play in. Bear with me one second. I keep forgetting to take my allergy pill before I jump on stream. You think I would make a habit of that. Oops, sorry, that was loud. And we are loading in. It doesn't tell us anything, especially when we choose random. It doesn't tell us anything about where we're spawning or anything like that. You just literally are dropped right in, and you have a map that you can reference. It's a really, I'm a fan of it so far. The one match I played was pretty intense. You have to be pretty strategic about things. I can only imagine, like, going from solo where you're just fighting the zombies and the monsters of the game, and there are several different kinds, to then going in and fighting the monsters and zombies and dogs and hellhounds and all these things then adding in players. I think it's going to be a neat progression once I get brave enough to try that. Part of the other reason I didn't want to do a teammate tonight is because for whatever reason I have a really hard time getting my microphone to work in game. Both Fortnite and Rust, I've had issues with it. So I'm doing a completely new setup this weekend. I'm moving to a dual monitor system. I'm actually going to connect my PS4 so that we can stream PlayStation games, PlayStation Play. So I think once I do all of that. Okay, so we've now spawned in. It says we're waiting for other players. I don't know why it says that, because I don't think there were no other players in the previous game. This is interesting because it looks like we have two options now. Up in the top left, if you can see above my cam screen. All right, we are started. It looks like it's nighttime. Use dark sight, okay. And up in the top left, you see those two diamond-shaped things with figures in them. Those are the demons that we are currently hunting. We have, according to the map, 1 hour. That's interesting. Yeah, this particular, I'm a little curious. This particular map is a little different than the last one. Okay, so you've got general walk, you've got crouch walk, you can sprint. I need to make sure, you always want to make sure you reload your guns. To do so, hit R. The animations are fantastic. Just the amount of thought that they... I'm going to jump here in the water and kind of avoid them. Most of the monsters stay on the mainland. I'm a little apprehensive because this is so dark. I hope you guys can see it on your end clear enough. If I have anybody in chat right now and my audio or video is not up to par, let me know and I'll see if I can adjust something. Okay, we're gonna quietly head up here. Yeah, so inside these little houses you can find healing, you can find tools. I just found a bear trap. This is nice if you're going to, if you don't want to be followed, or if you end up thinking you're going to cause a ruckus. I'm not really sure yet where I'm headed. I'm going to hit E on my keyboard, on my keypad, and these blue markers, these blue clouds that you're seeing, are clues that we have to head towards. So the one behind me right now, or the one here, seems to be the closest. We're going to head towards that, then probably that one, and then it looks like there's one way over there. So we are going to head in this direction. We have a couple of zombies over here, so I'm going to... I think I'm going to end up dropping the bear. Oh, no. Okay, good. I climbed up there easier than I thought. Oh, maybe not. Can I get out of here? There we go. It's kind of an all-terrain world. That I'm a big fan of that. You can go almost anywhere you want to. We want to try and keep a little bit quiet. We don't want the monsters that are here on the other side of these bushes to come at us. I mean, it wouldn't be too bad if they did. We can take them on. It's very much a game of stealth. Yeah, there's something, and from the sound of it, there's something big in that house, not a typical zombie, so I don't know. Clue, I don't know that I want to drop that like that every time. So I may go ahead and lay this just in case. Yeah, that's one of the bigger demons. You kind of have a whole bunch of different monsters you can fight. You can end up coming across. I'm gonna go ahead and lay this just. Oh, to lay it, you right click and then left click. So then you also want to make sure that you remember that's there, just so that you don't accidentally run into it later. I did that as well. I'm trying to find that. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's in this house. So you see that house is, I'm hitting E, and what that does is it gives you like a dark vision. your character is kind of, I guess, imbued with special abilities. Again, I like to think, you know, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. You're given these special gifts to take out demons and monsters. Yeah, I can't really see him really. Give me 1 second. I'm going to see if I can turn up the lighting just a tad. Graphics. Ooh, that was intense. Yeah, I don't see... Unfortunately, I don't see a way to turn up the lighting, so we're just going to have to go with it. Resume. All right. And we do have to kind of remember, we do have to try and remember we have 1 hour to complete this. I don't... One of the things that has me concerned is usually when you've got a clue nearby, there is something guarding it. I'm nervous that I don't see something guarding this. We're going to close the door behind us, which may or may not be a good idea. I'm just checking the corners. Okay. We're going to go ahead and investigate this. Alright, so now what that does, if we look at the map now, it has taken this and graded out, which means that this butcher demon that we are trying to destroy, the butcher is the first thing we're looking for. It is not located in one of these areas, and it's probably not located where we're at. So that means we have to head, what is that, east? I'm horrible with compass-based directions. I think we have to head east towards the lumber mill, probably to find our next clue. Let's see. I don't see... So in that direction there's 2. There's nothing over here. So we want to head towards that one on the left. Now, we can kind of look around this house and see if there's anything we might need. I'm going to take this. And I actually wanted to make sure that I was fully loaded. Reloaded. You always want to double check your guns because... you have the ability to... they don't auto-reload or anything like that. If you... That would be neat if you could play with that. Just for the fun of it, we're going to use this. Oh, that did not do anything like I thought it was going to do. In the last game, I threw one of those and it exploded. Maybe because it landed in the water. Alright, so one more time. We are headed towards 75 on our compass. I'm going to carry my silenced... Oh. Oh, good. Well, we got one down. Yay. Now you do get points and you get experience and all of that for monsters that you kill. So I'm just trying to be extra cautious because it's a little harder for me to see and I'm still getting a feel for the game. But definitely if you wanted to, like, especially... That sounded large. Especially because I'm hearing something over that way, which is kind of the direction I need to go. Yeah. Oh, I see it. Okay, we're gonna get back up here. I see what we're... Yeah, I've fought one of those before. And they're not easy to take down. I need to see if I can get a tool. No. Alright, so this is going to get interesting. We might die. I kind of don't... I don't want to die because I want to keep one of my characters. Make sure you reload. Because I know we're leaving this area, I'm going to go ahead and grab the ammunition that's here. We are at full health. I'm going to make a run for it. I know that there's a monster. There was a monster right over there. I don't see him over here. So we're going to make a run for that wall, and I hope I can jump over. If not, we're going to have to... Yeah, there he is. We're going to have to... Yeah. So we might get a little bit of a tail here for just a second, but I'm trying to just get around these couple of monsters that are here in the area. The water slows you down, and it does make a lot of noise, so you want to be careful as you... I'm going to go ahead and crouch. Crouching does stealth you out quite a bit. I don't see anyone chasing us. That's good. We are headed 135. Trap. I would carry the bear trap, but it does slow you down quite a bit to have those kinds of things, especially if you need to pull out a gun. And considering I'm not near where I know I'm going to need to be, I'm going to remain as is. Do a quick scan. I'm just making sure that I'm always going towards that closest clue. Ooh, yeah, there's a big guy up there. I'm glad I stealthed. I'm gonna get up in this brush if I can. Ooh, be careful. I do believe that switching out your weapons can cause enough noise to make things aware of you. So you want to be aware of, or you want to be kind of conscious of. Okay, so it's right here. And we are 48 minutes. 48 minutes remaining. I do think we're going to have a fight in here. You want to avoid anything hanging like that. You want to avoid anything hanging from the ceiling, because if you touch them or brush against them, they do make noise. Yeah. Always go for the head if you can. We lucked out there for sure. Okay. Just making sure there's not anything else that's going to surprise us. I'm not sure what this does. I've not seen that before. It's a generator. We're going to wait to mess with it until we get this. We're going to reload, and we're going to check our map. So now we know he's... The butcher is in one of these two areas. These wagons are places that you can get fuel and... or not fuel, ammo and health. You can kind of just refuel yourself there. So we're going to head towards port. I'm pretty sure... I mean, we'll head there. Where's our next clue, I guess? Okay, so we'll probably head towards that center one. It looks like it's closer. I'm curious to see... I'm going to be stupid and mess with this generator so I can learn what it does. Apparently not much. Or maybe it just takes time, and you just have to keep doing it. And I'm not wanting to waste any more time than I have. I want to make sure that these do explode, so I'm trying to find something that's not going to be too... Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to... Yeah, that didn't do what I wanted it to. Alright, so we are headed 105. And I'm going to make just a tad bit of noise as we do this. until we see something. Yeah, I see 4. I do need that. You do find little bits of ammo. You don't find as much ammo kind of laying out and about as you do when you actually go to... You want to be careful with the birds. They will, if you alert them, they will fly off. I'm hoping I don't take damage from trying to climb down here. That is a hellhound. Seems like there's more than one of them. Reload. I do actually like this gun more than the one that I was using before. It carries quite a bit more ammo. It is a lot quieter to shoot. I'm wanting to kill these before I get down because we also have those 2 zombies, and they do have a pretty wide perception. Come on. Okay. Got it. All right. Yeah, I didn't want to do that, but that's what happens if you're too noisy with the birds, they will fly off. Oof, yeah. The good news, that sounded like gunshots. Maybe there are other players on here. I don't know, there weren't. It didn't seem like there were on the last. I'm gonna head to the one to the right. The ambiance is pretty engrossing. Yeah. Oh shit. I'm not sure. I have a feeling it's one of those big guys. So we're gonna try and just get away from him. I think there's more hellhounds over there. Crap. I'm healing myself really quick because the longer you bleed, the more you drain life. So I needed to heal myself there. Those dogs are probably not going to be quiet for a minute. Let's see, there is not a clue here in the area, correct? No, we are still headed out from here, so I'm going to go ahead and use this healing kit. Just based on the experience from the last map, or the last game that I played, I learned to try and be a little bit more resourceful in regards to how quickly or how often you use what you find. I'm trying to find the best way down. I have a feeling I'm going to take some fall damage here. Good. Again, your goal is to try and stop bleeding as quickly as possible. You want to try and take no more damage than the cube of health. Yeah, you do. Animals do respond to you in this game. Birds, there's chickens, there's ravens, there's dogs, horses. The situation with the horses is pretty gruesome. Oh, yeah, like this up here. I'm going to try and avoid him. I guess I can... I think there's something on the other side of these bushes. Let me see. Oh, so there's a clue right in here, which means I'm going to have to... Oh, no, it's dead. Sometimes these horses are alive still, and they will react to you. That one there is alive still, I believe. So if you get too close to it... Oh, come on. There. Oh, we got hellhounds. Oh, I'm glad I looked, because I was out of bullets. So the bad news is we are going to be running low on ammo here in a second. The good news, I'm really racking up the experience. I want to test something since we're... Oh, of course. Let's do it after. So we're at 38 minutes, and he is somewhere in just north of us. Okay, got it. All right. I'm going to check these areas for some ammo of... If you can see, there's broken glass and whatnot all around. You want to try and avoid stepping on it because it does make noise. We're going to go ahead and heal ourselves. We're going to refill our ammo. And then we're going to reload. And then my next goal is to get out of here and head in the direction I pointed. I do want to carry that so that I can throw it at something. Nice. Place on fire. Go out. Well, fine. I wonder if I can get out this way. Oh, I can. Good. Headed this way. And then... Oh, that's interesting. Oh, there were a couple of things I wanted to try. That yellow barrel, I want to see if... No. What about the red one? Oh, I guess it does. Alright, good. Oh, okay. So the yellow ones take a second, but they do ignite a fire. And the red ones explode. I think that might explode too. So I'm just trying to learn some of the nuances of the game there. Which is why I did that. I'm going to grab one of these. The only thing I don't like about this is that it's very, very visible, but it's clearly very effective too. I need to go up this way. Very neat nuances, very neat effects. Reload. Just regular dogs, or starving dogs. And we are trying to head this way. Lots of activity. Lots of activity. Okay, so we're coming up. Yeah. We're coming up on where this guy is supposed to be. It says there's some sort of clue. I don't know if that's where he's at or if that's another clue. Considering I've only played this one. Played one other. And I don't remember at this point there being extra blue stuff. I know that according to what I'm seeing on this map, like this map is different in general. On the last map there was one monster to fight, minus, not including the zombies and stuff. There was one big monster. So I'm not sure what to expect from this monster at all. I want to see if I can get some ammo really quick before we... Okay, good. We'll head on out. Where that blue was at. It seems like it's down. I can't really tell. Yeah, it's in there. So I think it must be him. Definitely sounds intimidating. Alright, no promises. We have 33 minutes to get in here and make something happen with this guy. I'm just trying to be a little bit stealthy. Oh, there he is. We're going to flip over to the rifle for a moment. I really wish that I had a lantern right now. Okay, so wow. Any sort of prop that might help. A lantern, something explosive. Yes. Oh, that just turns on. Crap. Give me something to throw. I don't want a hammer. I'm trying not to get in melee with it. So, yeah, that one, same thing. That one's okay. Okay, so we know healing is in this area. Reload. I don't like spider banishing. So there must be other players then if the spider is being banished, because there must be another player or something. Alright, so that means we need to hurry up, because if they get out before we do, I think we die. Great. Well, let's get brave. Oop, I almost fell. Ooh, their banishing is going much faster than mine did earlier. Nope, we're not going there because I see you. We are going... He was in there, right? A little disappointed that there were no tools to use. I still don't know what this does. Yeah, I don't know. So we're gonna flip here. Maybe... I'm seeing a trend that he goes downstairs, then he goes up to that window. So maybe I'll try and take a shot if he gets into view. Right. He died already. That seems sketch. Alright, while he's banishing, we're going to look around for a second and just make sure. What's this? Oh, bear trap, yeah. Alright, well I don't need it, so we're gonna reload. I don't know if we lose. Now, look. Okay, so now that we have that, yeah, they're way over there. It's a little against odds for us because once the banishings are done, they have to escape. And to escape, you have to get to one of these little, I don't know, exit points. They've got 2 right by them. The closest to me is going to be that one or this one. I'm probably going to go to this one just in case they decide. I wonder, no, and you have to wait because you have to take something from him once he's banished. So as soon as his body disappears, excuse me, there will be coins that you collect, and that's how you retrieve, you earn money and stuff for it. So we're at 34, they're at 83. I don't know what happens if they get out first. Again, brand new to all of this. I can't believe he went down with 3 shots though, because when I fought the spider earlier, it took me half an hour. And maybe I was just doing it poorly, but I almost died twice, 3 times, and it took half an hour. Yeah, so they're done banishing, so let's see what happens. Now that they're done banishing, I will look and see. Yeah, I guess. So even in solo mode, you're up against someone. I'm looking for, when someone has the bounty, yeah, it's way over there. You can kind of see he's right there, that glow. If we were closer, there would be lightning flashing down over him. Unfortunately, there's not anything I can do with considering how far away he is. I mean, he is somewhere down here. Yeah. So one of them is there, and that's the spider. He's going towards that exit. So I assume as soon as he makes it to that exit point, we lose. Which is unfortunate. But it's all a learning experience. It definitely takes a while for these to banish. Yeah. He's almost gone. Well, we're still alive, so I guess that just means we have 25 minutes, 27 minutes. Alright, he is gone. We are going to pick up a bounty. And we are going to get out of here. It's a pretty gruesome area. The amount of detail, though, that they put into all of this. We're going to get out our silence again, just because it's a little bit more effective in trying to stealth, and I definitely would like to get to an extraction zone as quickly as possible. We need to head south. Since he left, we could go to any of them, but I'm just going to start heading as south as I can. There are still zombies and stuff for us to fight. So we have to be a little bit aware of that. And the only reason I'm trying to fight some of them a little bit, I don't want to go, those guys are difficult. They shoot out poisonous stuff at you, so we're going to try and avoid him and go this way instead. I think there might be horses or something in here that will make noise. Yeah, that's what I heard earlier. hurry up before he sees me. How did I miss both of those? Caught their attention. I am trying to get a little bit of extra points as we make our way towards the exit, just because, you know, it's not hard to kill the zombies. It's just a matter of them catching you by surprise, or... Yeah, there's another one of those things. It is really easy to get poisoned or injured, or, you know, to a point where you're screwed. So I'm trying not to cause too much of a scene, but if I see a lone zombie or whatnot, I definitely want to rack up those experience points so that I can level up. Let's see. I don't know if... Yeah. So we are lit up really well because we have a bounty on us. Bounty is after you kill something, that's what you get. And then you see the lightning around us. Yeah, we're gonna go into a run here. I don't know if there's anything in this field, so I'm gonna actually try and work my way out to the edge. Those dogs. Okay, let's go ahead and jump over this. I think that horse is... No, that horse is dead. Lone zombie, we're going to take him. I feel like my angle there, my screen had to be really high for me to get a decent angle on him. Alright, we're getting close. Let's see what that says. So you see the little lightning bolts, one's there, one's up there, and one's on me, because there were a total of 4 bounties available. The other player that was playing, which we could have encountered each other and fought had we come across each other, but he could have fought me. He could. What was that noise? If he were still in the game, what is? I don't know what that 4 means. Oh, no, I'm going the wrong way. Ooh. That's part of the reason you should try and stealth. Where is he? That scared me. It was right in my ear. Trying to make sure we're heading the right way, so it's right up here somewhere. Nope, we're not fighting him. I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go. Maybe to that? Oh, jeez. Okay, so now you have to keep yourself alive for that period of time. So we're going to reload and keep a close eye out. We have 9 seconds. We can do this. Alright. I don't know what the 4 down on the bottom left means. That was fun. We just survived our first hunt showdown. Yay! Let's see how we're doing on stream. Alright, guys. First one down. We'll jump in and do another one here in just a second. So while we're waiting for everything to load over oh, here we go. Discovered first butcher clue, got it. Second butcher clue, got it. Third butcher clue, got it. Clues found. Butcher lair. Lair located and killed. I really like the music in the background. I kind of wish that I could just listen to it all day long. I think you can actually buy the soundtrack. Solo kill. Grunts killed. I think that said 21. 4 hellhounds. 1 hive. Monsters. Quite a few. So I earned... I'm at 3,500 gold. Or, yeah, I'm going to say gold. And I leveled him up quite a bit. Wow. Level 15, I think? 12. Wow. I got him 11 levels. I can now purchase fire bombs if I want to. So I didn't do the spider. I guess you could potentially, if you get good enough, you can do both. We only did the butcher this time. I'm really, really surprised he went down as easy as he did. I don't know what I did different there, or what happened there. Maybe it was my shotgun, I don't know, but that was pretty cool. I don't know what the details look like. Okay, just shows you all of those. Got it. And then we're going to hit continue. We're level 4. Nice. So now the question becomes, like, do you want to play that same guy? Because he's level 11, which is great, but if he dies, you lose him. Go back. Let's just look at my hunters again and see what happens here. Yeah, so he automatically stays as you're selected. You can recruit someone new if you want. But we're going to go back, and we're just going to keep it up with him. Level 12. And see if there's anything in the store we want to give him. Worn on the shoulder. Increases your visibility. He has a... No, he doesn't have a knife, does he? Does he? No. Oh, yeah, he does. One second. Let me grab... I need to write something down real quick. Sorry, making notes of games that I want to look up. Okay. I don't know if there's anything that I want to buy for him. I could give him another heal. We didn't use the one that we had, so I don't think I'm going to. Let's just jump right back in. Let's do another one. We're going to do random again. Solo, accept. So looking over here at some of my little tidbit facts, I like to provide you guys with some information about the games that I play. So this is called Hunt Showdown. It came out in February of 2018, so just this year, not that long ago. And I believe it's on PC only. Let's see if I still have the details pulled up for it. Yeah, so right now it's only available on Windows. PC. Again, it has... I thought I clicked that. There we go. It has a solos mode, a duos mode, and then a multiplayer mode. Apparently all of them are online, so they do interact with other people. The first round that I played earlier today did not seem to have another player on it. That, or maybe they died. I don't know. Like I played for an hour and didn't run into another person. But in the match we just won, or just survived, I guess I should say. There was another player, and they ended up killing one demon while we killed the other, because there were 2 on that map. So I'm not sure. Tomorrow, Monster Hunter World comes out. I have already pre-purchased it. Yay, yay, yay. And I think I will likely be doing a live stream on that on Friday. I think. The reason I say I think is because I am in the process of redoing my entire setup to include my PS4. If I can get that set up this weekend, I've already I am wanting to play some games with some friends of mine. We've got Dead by Daylight that we wanted to team up on and play. I've got No Man's Sky that a friend of mine has on PS4. So if I can get all of that set up, I may go that route just to get it all broken in and you know, enjoy the excitement that is being set up to do that. I've got a second monitor on the way. Actually, I've got 2 monitors on the way so I can replace what I'm using currently. PlayStation will be set up. I've got all of that. I am excited to try my, what is it called? My, one second, I'll grab it. We have a Stream Deck, so I'm excited to set these up. My capture card and my Stream Deck, I'll get these set up so that this weekend we can just be a little bit more sophisticated, a little bit smoother. Both of these, I believe, are by Elgato. Yep. So, Stream Deck and HD60S, HD60S. I will be adding those into the... Oops, sorry. I'll be adding those into the details. If you look under the info section on my Twitch stream, I have a section that talks about all my specifications, my computer and all of that, so I'll add those in there. I'll also add the links to them in that area if they're something you want to look at. Ultimately, the game capture card, this lets you plug it into the back of your computer and connect it to your PlayStation so that anything you do on your PlayStation then streams through your computer for you. And then the Stream Deck itself, and guys, if I'm talking about this incorrectly, that's because I am not the most technical person, so if that's incorrect, someone can correct me. The Stream Deck itself this one has 15 buttons that are all LCD screens, and you can program them so that they do certain things for you, like switch your what screen you're showing, or mute a microphone, or turn on one cam versus another, or play sound effects, that kind of thing. So I'm not sophisticated enough to have all the sound effects and everything built in yet, but okay, first thing we're going to do is check for a clue. We've got one over there, we've got one there, looks like there's one way over there. Alright, so we can go towards 45, or we can go towards 270. I'm going to go, since it's the loner, I'm going to go in that direction. I don't know if there's another person on this map, I don't know what they're going to do, so it'll be interesting to see if we run into someone. I'm going to remember to reload my guns to max, because for whatever reason, that one gun that I have leaves that last bullet out. We're going to switch over to, so this was one of the exit points earlier. It is an exit point again. Let's see where we're headed exactly. Looks like just on the other side of this boat. Now there were zombies surrounding the boat earlier, so we're going to be a little bit cautious. Yeah. All right. I do see 2 off to the right there. Extraction. Oh no, I'm not ready to extract. No. Apparently, if you get too close to it, it doesn't matter if you are ready or not. I'm not crouched, and I need to be crouched. Oh, no, don't do that. Ugh. There's nothing over here. More bullets than I wanted to. Okay, we are going to... I don't know if I can jump up there. Nope, you can go under it though. Let's see. Yeah, it's over. I think it's in that house. go. And this particular, if again, top left corner, if you look at the little diamond, it's going to tell you what we're trying to hunt. We are trying to hunt the spider. The spider was not an easy foe last time. It sounds, let me just make sure. Yes, it's in here, so... I saw a big bad guy just outside, so we're going to close that. Okay, I have one clue. It's not over here. Okay, it's not down here, so it's going to be up north somewhere. I'm going to go ahead and grab this because I can use it. It does increase my visibility, which is fine for the moment. Let me make sure there's not an ammo case in here. Nope. Okay. And here's why I grabbed that. Good. Now, we need to look for our next clue, which there's one over there, there's one over there. I'm going to go for this one. Another big guy over there. We are headed that way. So 330, 345. Got it. I've been told that I don't know what that is. Oh, it's that light. Okay. I've been told that when you're in this mode, if there's another player nearby making noise, no, that's the one we're going to, that you can sometimes see them. Again, I've not played this enough to know the accuracy of any of that. I've not played against another player, so I don't know what to expect on that front. And I'm just switching back and forth between screens to just make sure I'm headed in the right direction. And to see how much progress we're making. Okay. I hear something. I don't see something. Oh, yep. Hounds. So we're gonna try and stay away from them because they're a little bit more difficult to kill than a zombie. I'm gonna go up this way. Again, I hope that you guys can see everything okay. I feel like things are a little bit dark. Both of these have been nighttime experiences, which they're neat. I feel like it would be a little bit neater if I didn't have my lights on, or if I had a little bit less encumbersome lighting, which is another development we're working on. I've got some things some tests being done on how I might be able to light the room a little bit better. So it's right up there, but I do see we have a big foe. Most of the foes are pretty easy, especially, excuse me, if you can get in a headshot or two. Okay. I'm trying. I think it's in that house. Or maybe in front of it. It's somewhere over there. Oh, it's in that shack. Okay. Can I get up here? Okay, so I think if I can stay up here. Oh, How creative. I don't know if there's anyone down in there, though. I'm gonna check. We're gonna go for it. Okay, so now we know it is somewhere up north of us. Got it. I'm gonna grab this. Nope, wrong one. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And then so we have a clue over this way. And we need to go north. Got it, okay. So the idea is that you have to collect 3 clues. I believe, well, I was gonna say, I believe that anything that the other person does affects you, but that guy, the guy in the last game was collecting stuff on the spider, and I didn't get updates for it, so I'm guessing maybe that's not the case. At least I don't think, maybe I just wasn't paying close enough attention. I'm trying to get up here. Well, I don't think we need to go up here. There's a wagon up here. There's going to be like a refuel station. But I don't think we need to go there because I'm already at full health. So instead I'm just going to go this way. I'm at full health and I have all of the ammo that I can carry. So we're just going to go there and then we can come back to the wagon afterwards if necessary. I'm really apprehensive about trying to fight the spider, especially because what I think will likely happen is I'm going to get in there with this spider and start fighting it, which is not easy. And then we're going to run into the situation of this other player potentially finding where the spider is at and joining me, and then I've got 2 probably not so easy opponents. Makes me a little bit nervous. Yeah, so it's in this building. I think that's a church. I was taking it slow just to be cautious, but I don't think I can jump over these walls. That's one thing, like, I wish my character could pull himself up over some of these walls. And notice your limited stamina. The limited stamina is something that you want to pay attention to. You can melee attack something by hitting just the left mouse key and not the right. I hear something, but I don't see. Oh, there are dogs right there. Crap. Alright, we've got to be very careful because if we wake these dogs up, they're going to make a lot of noise. I'm going to go on the other side of this wall. There's nothing here. Oh. This is very good news. Except it's unguarded, which makes me really uncomfortable. Let's check the map. Okay, it's Alice Farm, which is this way. Yep. I'm a little bit surprised that that was so easy. That's concerning. I think I've got all the ammo I can carry. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna just run out of here. Oosh, scared. Get up here into the woods and then crouch again so I can see what we're doing. We're headed in that direction. Map says to keep going. 270. Okay. I'm just crouching because I don't... I'm crouching because there's supposed to be another player somewhere on this map. That's a zombie, I hope. It's really dark. So even if they were standing right in front of me, I'd be like, can I actually see them? We're going towards that. It's dark, and it's just so easy for something to sneak up on you. So I'm just really apprehensive right now. I don't want to make too much noise or make myself too visible. I say that, and I probably should be over in the trees, but I'm afraid if I get in the trees, I'm going to have even less luck at seeing something come up on me. Okay. I'm trying to get up here on the land so that I can... After this match, we will take just a short intermission. I realized I let my dogs out in the backyard and I left the door cracked, so I need to go close it. It's somewhere up here. Oh, crows. I'm less worried about the crows right now, except for if the other player is somewhere nearby. Yeah, well, since they're... I don't know if... No, that's something else that's in there. She's further up. Wish I had a lantern. Oh, crap. Ola. There's 3 things there. There's a big thing in there. I need to get to the other side of that stuff, so we're going to go around. There are dogs in there. Crap. Kind of in a tight spot here, trying to figure out the best way to get up in between all of this, but we're gonna go this way. Back side of this barn, I think, but the worry is what am I not seeing? There's a lot going on inside of there. It looks like she might be in the barn, or is there something back here? Yeah, she's in that barn, I think. Yep, she's right there. Crap, so we gotta go in that. Her. I hear chickens, which means if we get too close, that's gonna make noise. Makes me so sad every time I have to do that. I think there were 2. I'm hoping that when we get in here, there's some lanterns or something that I can use. She's This spider thing is very... It's not an easy... Uh-oh. So we know that the other player is nearby. My heart's beating so hard right now. This is why I'm not good at Fortnite. I get nervous. I don't know where he went. Is that him? I think I just saw him. So one of the options that we have... Yeah, he's in there fighting. Oh. Oh man, yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. So apparently if you... Okay, well, apparently from this, if you... If you can find where they're at, you can shoot them through walls. Interesting. Well, good first experience with another player. Alright guys, we're gonna take a quick intermission. Bear with me 1 second while I jump over to the BRB screen. And I'll be right back. Alright. Alright. We are back. Well, will be once I get my screen back up. There we go. Jumping back into Hunt Showdown. So I'm pretty sure we just lost our level 12 character. Pretty disappointing. We got a few things. Looks like we got a little bit more gold. That's good. We're going to continue out. Jump over here to Hunters. Recruit. Yep, our guy is gone. That's sad. I don't know how we get more. I assume that maybe they just fill in after a little bit. So one of the things we could have potentially done different, we could have just let, of course, we could have just let that guy finish the monster off, waited outside, and then once he was done, he would have had to come out somewhere, and then we could have tried to take him down at that point. Why is that highlighted? So yeah, we could have done that. We could have let him go in, take care of the spider, then gone in after him while it was in banishment and while it was being banished, and then tried to kill him then. We could have waited until he came out because it was close quarters. He could have hidden somewhere really easily in that barn like he did, and then shot us through a wall like he did. So we could have waited until he went to come out, and then we could have gone after him that way. So there were a couple of options, kind of thinking back on it, that we could have done different, but learning experiences. So we're going to jump in, click Hunters, Recruit, and I guess we're going to just... I'm going to go with this guy. I do think I will probably... I could go with either one. One is the shotgun. What does this one let me do? I'm going to switch this one. No. I'm going to switch this one. Here's the difference between the two, if you hover over that. So the shotgun's going to do more damage, but a much slower fire rate. Rate of fire. Much worse range. So I'm going to go with that. I really miss my silenced pistol too. Tools, we could give him a knife. I'm not going to give him the electric lamp though. And then consumables, I could give him a firebomb. I mean, I guess we could. Why not? We'll give him a firebomb. And then I want to give him... We didn't need the healing in the last one. So we're playing with him a little bit. We're using a little bit of the cash that we got. That's okay. So then we're just going to hit play. We're going to do random again. And solo. And we're going to accept. And then click to start. And we're going to wait for this to load up. If you guys haven't done so yet, make sure that you jump into the Twitch channel, click your info button if you are on your mobile device. If you're on the computer, it should just be that you scroll down and see it. But check out the info section of my Twitch page. It's going to have access to our Discord, our Twitter, LinkedIn. I always say LinkedIn. I'm a recruiter by day, so I use LinkedIn all day long. So Discord, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram are all going to be listed there. You're going to see access to the specifications that I have built on my computer. I've got a few more things that I'll need to add in there. My Stream Deck. Sorry, I keep hitting my microphone. My Stream Deck and capture card will be loaded in there. Later, I'll give you links to those if those are something you're interested in looking at for yourself. I've got some new monitors. They're TVs. I prefer using a TV instead because then I can use it for more than one thing. I can watch TV, I can stream through to it, all of that. So I've got 2 new monitors coming that I'll have set up this weekend. I will be set up hopefully by next week to play both PC and PlayStation games on stream for you guys. So I'm excited about that for sure. Monster Hunter World comes out tomorrow. I made the purchase on that yesterday, so I did pre-purchase it. I'm excited to jump in and play that later this week. Possibly. We may not get to it until next week, just kind of depending on how the rest of this week goes. Trying to get this new setup put together and all of that. I also am going to be joining some friends of mine in Dead by Daylight at some point. I'm trying to get a couple of friends together to play Rust. So there's a lot of that. Also, I'm curious as to what people think about StarCraft and Diablo 3. I'm a big Blizzard fan. I've played Blizzard games since I was 13. So I will probably be playing a little bit of each of those here in the coming weeks. Both StarCraft 2 and Diablo 3. So I'm excited to get to that as well. Once we get the PlayStation set up, I will have all kinds of games to play. I think it'll probably double my library. I have about 66 different games in Steam that I can play on PC. And then on PS4, I probably have, 30 or so. I've got quite a few. So we'll be looking at, 1 second. My water bottle is condensating all over this table. So once we get up and running on PS4, we'll be looking at Dead by Daylight. I've got Friday the 13th. We've got Waiting on Another Player. Oh boy, we've got... So same thing as the first game we played tonight, where we've got 2 contracts, and we can do either one or both, I think. So again, PlayStation games. Dead by Daylight, Friday the 13th, Dying Light, No Man's Sky, Destiny 2, check for clues. We've got one at 270, one really, really far away in that direction. Oh, and one really close over here. So we're going to go to 225. I don't have my silencer, so I need to be a little bit cautious in regards to stealth. We're going to go this way, because it's just right there. Yeah. There's literally a guy right there I almost walked right into. One of the things that I like about this guy so far, if you look down at his health bar, can you see his health bar? Yeah. His health bar, I was on fire, and I'm still charring, and I'm going to heal from that rather slowly. The other player's back behind us. I don't know what direction he's going in. Just notice how slowly... So typically, when you take damage, as long as you take damage... It didn't... I wonder if maybe there's more than one player. Yeah, there has to be. Oops. So he's going after this clue. There's multiple players over here fighting. I'm trying to just wait it out and see if I can maybe get one as they come this way and towards this house. Wow. I don't want to go in the house yet, because if one of them does die, what just happened? Apparently Cortana's trying to fight me. Sorry guys, my game just dropped, so give me 1 second to get, there we go. If one of them does die, and I'm in the house, is it in that house? It doesn't look like it's in that house. It looks further away than that. Alright, we're gonna get risky. We've already died once, and I want to know what happens if I run out of guys in my roster. So we're gonna go up here and see what we can discern. I don't know how far away they were either. Sounded like they were just right up here. Wow. There were 4 of them. That's... And yeah, the clue's right here. Oh. Wow, it only took me 1 clue. And that's to fight the spider. Crap. Why did he give me the spider? I don't want to fight the spider. Alright, well the spider is literally in that barn. This is so concerning. Oh, why? No, that's... No, okay. Got it. Okay. This is the butcher. Either way, I don't have the same guns that I had before, so I'm still a little uncomfortable going up against him. The last time I was successful, it was because I had a good shot through a window, and I don't see any windows over here. So what I'm gonna do instead is see if I can get up. Sorry guys, sorry I got quiet. I thought I heard what sounded like another player again. I don't know how many players end up on a server. Oh, interesting. not seeing vacant windows. I'm trying to find an open window or something to throw this in, or potentially get a good angle with it with a firearm through the windows like I did that last round. But I don't know that I'm gonna have any luck this time. They seem pretty boarded up. He didn't take any damage from that. Put your stupid your stupid goggle away. Oh, I have the firebomb. Good, I will use that. I'm trying to reload before I go back in there. I think, what is it, 7, 8? I'm playing it very safe, guys. Sorry, and I'm sorry I'm so quiet. I'm really just focused on trying to make sure that I've noticed as long as I stay right on the other side of the door, I'm mostly okay. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking in that last game where we fought him and he died after, what, 2 or 3 shots? Maybe there was another player on that map. And he died fighting him, and then we just kind of came in at the end. I really do. I love the reload animations. I think they're really, really cool. We are almost done with him. Alright, he's dead. Reload. It's going to take him a minute to banish. So the other thing I would look for, I don't think I need it right now. Yeah, I don't need any of that. I was looking for a health kit of some sort. Go ahead and grab this and lay it right there in case somebody tries to make their way up here. I think all of the other players are dead, but just for my own safety. 30%. Let's see where we need to go to. Okay, so we're close to an extraction. I don't think I mean, we've got 45 minutes, 44 minutes. I don't think we can. I think we could go kill the spider, but I don't think we can take the bounty from the spider. Here's what that does. Oh. Creepy. I'm gonna grab this, and I'm gonna put it. I just gotta remember where I put those so that I don't step on one. He's just about halfway. F to interact. Oh, just turn that on. There. I'm just making sure that if there is another player who wants to try and come in, that I have a little bit of an advantage. He's almost banished, and I think we'll go ahead and do an extraction just because, again, I don't think that there's anything I can do with the spider. I mean, I guess we could try, but I think you're only allowed to take 1 token. After they're banished, they drop 2 tokens, 1 for each team member. And I think you're only able to carry 1. Make sure that I am reloaded all the way. Okay. Alright, so I guess maybe you can get 1 for each monster. Dark sight boost active. Okay, so now I can see nearby hunters if there were any. Alright, so I need to... I don't know what that number is. 6. Number of boosts, maybe? Maybe. Okay, where am I trying to go? I need to go down there. Yeah, just because I think I'm going to go ahead and try and extract myself here. Get a level up on this guy. Got it. Okay, so you have a limited number of boosted. That's what I was testing since we were extracting. So you get these boosts when you get tokens, but they run out after so many uses. So I think you get 10. I'm sure you guys can still hear my fan in the background. It gets so warm in this room. I've got to put up some new curtains to kind of keep the sunlight at bay a little bit. Alright, so on this one, did it not give us a... he's now level 10. And I'm tier 5, so now I get combat axe and a hand cannon. I got 4. I am up to 4,000 gold now. I only had 3,500 before, so. Alright, guys, we are coming up on 8 o'clock. We've played 3 rounds of Hunt Showdown. I'm curious what everyone thinks about it. I do think we're probably going to end it here. We've been going for 2 hours. Typically, we'll end somewhere between 8 and 9 o'clock. I actually owe someone a favor, so I am going to set up a raid so that we can say hello to a friend of mine. We're going to jump over to Ken Jarrett's Twitch channel. He is pretty much the reason I am streaming. He has given me advice, coaching, mentoring on pretty much everything, so I want to jump over and say hi to him real quick. He is playing Dead by Daylight with some friends of his, and hopefully here in the next week or so we'll be able to jump in and join them. But for now, we're going to end here. We're going to end Hunt Showdown here, and we are going to jump over and say hi to Ken Jarrett. If you guys will all just hang out for just a moment, I'm going to go ahead and toss up my ending screen. I am not shutting this stream off. Instead, I'm going to send a raid over, and that's very simple to do. I take care of all of it. You guys just sit and look pretty for just 1 second. If I can get my mouse to work. Oh, you know what? Maybe he's logged off. I thought, according to... Maybe he's not... I don't think he's streaming right this moment. Let me double check. Ken Jarrett. Sorry guys, bear with me. Nope, he's already jumped off. He always beats me to it. Alright, let me find someone else for us to go say hi to. 1 second, 1 second. Oh, Mittens is saying hi, guys. All right, bear with me while I find us someone to go say hi to. Too many buttons. Come on. Trying to find a game that we would appreciate as well. By the way, if you guys have not seen this game, it's a mobile game. A friend of mine was asking, hey, what's a mobile game that I would really enjoy? I'm getting bored, and so it got me looking for some. There's a game called Creative Destruction. It's a mobile app on iOS. I downloaded it this week, and it's a lot of fun. It's a little bit Fortnite-ish. Let's jump in to... Let's watch someone play some PUBG. Let me get this person's stuff real quick. Savage Tiger. Alright, we're gonna jump into this person here real quick. Give me 1 second. _ Savage Tiger. And you should see a raid window pop up. It say a raid is starting, or the SkyDragon is raiding. You can click join. Now this particular channel does warn you it's for mature audiences, so that probably means there's a little bit of cussing and language. But if you do join the raid on over, please say hi and show him some love. He's playing some PUBG. Other than that, guys, have a great evening. I will be back Friday night at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And depending on the setup of my new setup, that'll determine what we are streaming. So I'll announce that probably early Friday, what we'll be doing Friday evening. It'll either probably be maybe some Dead by Daylight, Monster Hunter World, or Rust, just depending on how the rest of the week goes and where we're at, in the setup at that point. All right, guys, thanks so much again. Have a good night, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.